Hello everyone. In this video of chapter chemical reactions and equations, I am going to talk about some types of chemical reaction. Let's start with combination reaction. Combination reactions are those reactions in which two or more substances combine to form a single substance. All such reactions we are calling are combination reaction. In a combination reaction, two or more elements or substance combine to form a compound. You can say two or more compounds can combine to form a new compound. For example, if two elements are combining like carbon and oxygen, they are giving you one compound, carbon dioxide. And when two compounds like calcium oxide and water are combining, they are giving you one new compound, which is calcium hydroxide. So all in all, in combination reaction, two or more substances used to combine to give you a single product. In second reaction, where calcium oxide, which is solid, is reacting with water, is giving you calcium hydroxide, this reaction is exothermic reaction also. And this reaction, another observation of this reaction is vigorous reaction. So another example, if I want to tell you for combination reaction, is the combination of hydrogen and chlorine gas. When hydrogen gas is combining with chlorine gas, it will give you hydrogen chloride gas, another combination reaction. One more combination if I want to give you is when solid sodium is reacting with gaseous chlorine. On heating, I will be getting solid sodium chloride. It is combination reaction where whatever the reaction, wherever we are getting one single product after the combination of two or more substances are combination reaction. Now, decomposition reaction. Decomposition reactions are those reactions where we will see one substance will split up into two or more simpler substances. I am repeating my point. Those reactions in which a compound splits up into two or more simpler substances are known as decomposition reaction. And decomposition reaction always carried out by the application of heat, light, or electricity. We can say here decomposition reaction is just the opposite of combination reaction. In decomposition reaction, if we are giving energy in the form of heat, light, or electricity, a compound will split up into the simpler substances. Whereas in combination, two or more elements or compounds are giving us one new compound. So they are very much opposite to each other. If we talk about the types of decomposition, type number one is thermal decomposition, where the decomposition will happen because of the heat provided to the substance. Electrolytic decomposition, it is because of the electricity. Photolytic decomposition or photodecomposition is due to by sunlight. Thermal decomposition example. Thermal decomposition example is the decomposition of zinc carbonate. If zinc carbonate is heated, then it is decomposing into zinc oxide and carbon dioxide. Another example, like if you are heating calcium carbonate, it will give you calcium oxide and water. One more example, if you are heating lead nitrate, which is PbNO3 whole twice, it will give you yellow color lead oxide, orange color nitrogen dioxide, and colorless oxygen gas. And one more very good example is decomposition of ferrous sulfate. When ferrous sulfate green colored crystals are heated, it will give you brown colored ferric oxide along with the liberation of two gases which are having suffocating smell, and these two gases are sulfur dioxide and sulfur trioxide. So these many are the examples of thermal decomposition. Now photolytic decomposition. Photolytic decomposition is the decomposition which is happened due to the sunlight. For example, if I have taken some silver chloride in a china dish and I exposed it in a sunlight, it is decomposed to form silver metal and chlorine gas. If you are taking silver bromide instead of silver chloride, which is also white in color, it will again decompose in the presence of sunlight to give you grayish white silver metal and bromine gas. Color of bromine gas is brown. Color of chlorine gas is yellow green. And electrolytic decomposition. Electrolytic decomposition is happened due to the passing of electricity into the molten or aqueous solution. If you are taking molten solution of alumina and you are passing electric current into it, you will get aluminium and oxygen gas. So this is how decomposition reaction happen. Displacement reaction. Displacement reaction occurs when one element displaces another element from its compound. For example, if you are seeing here, one element A is reacting with a compound BC and element A is taken place of B in BC compound to form compound AC, and now B is in isolated form. So what happened in this reaction? In this reaction, element A is taking place of element B in its compound. In general, I can say more reactive element displaces a less reactive element from its compound to make its own compound. For example, like if you are taking example like potassium is reacting with sodium chloride, what will happen? Potassium is displacing sodium to form its own compound, which is potassium chloride, and sodium will be remaining behind. So this kind of reaction are called as displacement reaction. Displacement reaction is based on one criteria: the metal which is interacting with a compound is more or less reactive than the metal present in a compound, or an element which is interacting with a compound, whether the element which is interacting with the compound is more or less reactive. The displacement reaction is based on this criteria. For example, if you see here, magnesium is reacting with cupric nitrate solution. Magnesium metal is more reactive than copper here. So magnesium displaces copper to make its own compound, which is magnesium nitrate, and copper will be left behind. Similarly, chlorine is reacting with calcium iodide. Since chlorine is more reactive than iodine, so chlorine displaces iodine to form its own compound calcium chloride, and iodine gas is out. So this is how we used to determine the product, whether the displacement reaction will happen or not. One more example I want to give you here. If you take some iron fillings and you put in copper sulfate solution, which is blue color, after some time you will see the color of solution will become green and brown color particles are deposited at the bottom of the test tube. Why? Because iron is more reactive than copper, so iron displaces copper from copper sulfate to make its own solution, which is iron sulfate and green in color, and brown color particles of copper are deposited at the bottom of the test tube. Whereas if you are taking iron sulfate solution and you are putting some copper particles or copper metal into it, You will see, if you are keeping such test tube for maybe for 15 minutes or half an hour, you will not see any change. Why? Because copper is less reactive than iron. It cannot displace iron from its compound to make its own compound. So displacement reactions are totally depend upon the reactivity of the element participating in the reaction. Now double displacement reaction. Double displacement reactions are those reactions where you will see cations and anions of two compounds switch their places. Or I can say here, those reactions in which two compounds react by an exchange of ions to form two new compounds are called double displacement reaction. Double displacement reaction usually occurs in solution, and generally it is not mandatory. One of the product being insoluble, it used to precipitate out, and in this case we used to call such reaction as precipitation reaction. Here if you see the reaction when compound AB is interacting with compound CD, simply there is a exchange of ion happening here, and compound AD and compound CB will be forming as a product. If you see example where silver nitrate solution is reacting with sodium chloride solution, the switching of ions, by the switching of ions or by the exchanging of ions, we will get two compounds. One is silver chloride precipitate, which is white in color, and sodium nitrate solution. So this is double displacement reaction or precipitation reaction. These many examples are of double displacement reaction. Thank you.